Good morning. This is a special Friday edition of Political Paula, and it's more of a personal Political Paula show. This past week, one of my cousins, an 18-year-old young man, was in a horrific car accident. He was going to work, just going to work, got off the exit, and skidded on black ice. And he hit the median and went into the other lane, and an 18-wheeler it did something called T-boning, and his car was T-boned, and he was severely injured. His back was broken, his arm was broken, his nose was broken, but the most serious injury, of course, is the back injury. He's had two surgeries as of right now, and he's got a long road ahead of him. We, of course, all hope and pray that he will walk again. He's 18. And this got me to thinking about something that so many of us in our day-to-day lives believe that, oh, well, we're invincible. Nothing bad can happen to us. And certainly nothing bad's going to happen to us when we just go about our normal day, right? We get up in the morning, we take our shower, we drink our coffee, we get in the car, we go to work. And we expect to come home at the end of the day and sit down and have our dinner and watch our programs and kiss our loved ones goodnight and go to bed. And that doesn't always happen. People used to call me a worrywart. My husband calls me a worrywart because even if he's just leaving the house to go out for breakfast with his dad or to go to the store or to walk to work, I always say before he leaves the house, please be careful, baby. I love you. And he's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Well, you know what? It's really interesting because just the other day, my husband, who no longer has to drive to work, came home and said he almost got hit by a car walking to work a few blocks from our home. And it was the car's fault. The car was speeding up the road, almost blew the stop sign. My husband's foot was getting ready to cross the street. Luckily, he pulled back. Here's the point of the show today, and the show is dedicated to Ryan Stallings, my cousin. And I'm not going to pretend that I don't really know Ryan that well. I've got dozens of cousins. But I know his mom pretty well, Connie. She's a great mom, a great woman. His family is great. And of course, when this kind of thing happens, family pulls together no matter what. So I'm there for Ryan, and I want you all to learn something from what happened to Ryan. Ryan was going to work like he did every morning. Most of you get up, you go to work, you don't even think about it, that you could be in danger. But you are. You're always in danger. Anytime you're in your car, anytime you're walking down the street, even sitting in your own home. There's a lot of different sayings, and it depends on your religious beliefs. If you believe in God, there's a saying that says that when you make plans, God laughs. If you're not a religious person, they say life happens while you're making other plans. There's things that say karma's a bitch, shit happens, but it's all true. It is all true. It's happened to me personally. It's happened to people I care about. It's happened to friends. Back in 2004, I was planning my Princess Queen for a Day wedding. I was so excited. My mom was so excited. It was going to be 200 and some people, a huge party, all the fixins. And then my mom went for what was supposed to be routine surgery, and they killed her. Eek. No wedding. No wedding. No way could I, first of all, I wasn't going to pay for that wedding. Because again, why? If my mom couldn't be there, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. But my plans got changed by the actions of others. A bad doctor. A couple years ago, I was planning for a great summer at the Bay, and then my teeth started acting up. And here I had a huge, very serious abscess in my gums that was threatening my sinuses. I had to have a double root canal, which made it hard for me to eat properly for 6 months. No corn on the cob, no biting into things. So my plans were changed. And again, I was making other plans. I was planning to have corn on the cob and bite into big bacon cheeseburgers, and that didn't happen. Now, of course, I recovered. But again, shit happens, life happens when you're making other plans. I went on Ryan's Facebook page and I saw that somebody had sent him a link to this new like laser tag bowling place that they were hoping they could all go to this summer that was just recently opened. And I thought, wow, eventually Ryan will get to go there and he will bowl and he will play laser tag and he will have a great time. But it won't be anytime soon. My other two cousins, I had two cousins who went out on a beautiful autumn day to watch the leaves turn. They wanted to look at the turning leaves. And a sheep truck hit them. Now imagine that. Who even plans for something like that? They were hit by a sheep truck and they were both killed instantly. All they did was go out for a drive on a gorgeous day. No snow, no rain, just a great day. And they were killed. Life happens when you're making other plans. I was getting ready to go to an awesome Halloween party in October of 2006 when I got a call from Planned Parenthood that my pap smear had come back abnormal. And by the way, now you need to have a biopsy. And I'm like, what? And you guys, most of you know that story. It was all a lab error, but kind of fucked up my Halloween plans. It actually did. Life happens when you're making other plans. There's another lesson to be learned here, and that's never take any day, any hour, or any person for granted. When my husband leaves this house, I tell him I love you, and please be safe. And I don't care if he's driving 5 minutes away, or he's driving 2.5 hours away, or he's walking to work. I say, be safe, and I love you. Because I want those to possibly be the last things I say to my husband in case he doesn't come home. On 9/11, 2001, 3,000 Americans went to work, got on a plane, never came home. Who would have thought that planes would fly into their buildings and end their lives? I hope their loved ones said, I love you. I hope the last words they heard from their loved ones were, I love you. It is very important to understand that while some people call me a worrywart or call me morbid, I actually call myself realistic. Because I don't assume that I have next month, next year, next week, tomorrow, or even the rest of today. I could stop doing this show, sign off, drop the Sharpie, and you'll never see me again. It could happen. I could have a heart attack. I could have a stroke. Some other thing could befall me, and you may never see me again. It can happen. I know it can happen because it's happened to people I care about, to people I know. A friend of ours was driving in rainy weather on a road he knew well with their beloved dog in the car, and he was in an accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He lost his leg, and their beloved dog was killed. It happens. Most car accidents happen 10 minutes from your house. Not on long trips. Oh, I'm going to drive across the country. Oh my God. No, 10 minutes from your house. The most serious car accidents, that's where you have more of a chance of being severely injured in a car accident. You say, oh, well, I'm not going to drive. Okay, well, There have been pedestrians killed by being run over by cars, by buses, by trucks. Sitting in your house right now, you can fall in the bathtub and break your arm, break your hip, hit your head, and die from a hematoma of hitting your head. The actress Natasha Richardson wanted to learn to ski so she could ski with her kids. She took a lesson with an instructor on the bunny slope. And she fell, and the way she fell, she hit her head the wrong way on the bunny slope. And 2 days later, she was dead. Her children left without a mother. Things happen. Shit happens. Life happens while you're making other plans. You can't hide in your house. You can't, because your house isn't even safe. One time I threw my back out for 6 weeks just by picking up a laundry basket. Stuff will get you. Life will continue to happen while you're making other plans. The message for this show is to make sure that you are right with the people you need to be right with. So that if something does happen, if life happens, that you're okay. That you can look in your mirror and say the last words that they heard were words of love from me. That's very important. And as for my cousin, for Ryan, you got a lot of people rooting for you, dude. A lot of people that you've never met, that have never met you, that don't know you that well. We're rooting for you out here. And you are strong, and you're going to get through this. And right now, life sucks. It does. But it's not going to suck forever. You are going to have to face a new normal. But with the love and support of your wonderful family and your friends and people you have never even met, you're going to get through this. And you're going to come out the other side, and you're going to be better. You might not be the old Ryan, but you'll be the new Ryan. And at 18, it sucks that you have to do this now. But you're going to be okay. I have faith in you. All my viewers have faith in you. And I got a lot of viewers, dude, really. You really should subscribe to my YouTube channel. But we wish Ryan the best of luck. And again, for all of my viewers, please remember, no one is guaranteed anything in this world. So don't let things go unsaid. Don't let people know what you feel about them, how you feel about them, and never, ever let a grudge linger that you're going to feel bad for later. If, God forbid, life happens while you're making other plans. Political Paula, out.